Hello and welcome to the NCAA Division II football playoff preview. I'm Rob Bentley, joined by Sandy Golston as we get set for Saturday's matchup, Ferris State against Fort Hays State in the second round of the Division II playoffs. The 10-1 Bulldogs taking on the 11-0 Fort Hays State University Tigers in Hays, Kansas. And Sandy, the Bulldogs with a good trip here, charter flight leaving Grand Rapids and arriving here in Salina as we're at practice right now at Kansas Wesleyan University. Been a good trip so far, and the Bulldogs looking forward to Saturday's matchup.
Well, there's certainly a lot of excitement about this game, Rob, and you can see it in the players. You can hear it in the players behind us, and we saw it when we left the airport in Grand Rapids throughout the flight to Salina, Kansas, and the energy as they get on the field here for that practice here in warm conditions that is more like probably early September is what we're used to. So this is a really exciting time for Bulldog football, and nothing is better than being in the NCAA playoffs.
You talked about the weather, beautiful weather conditions, a lot better than we've seen here over the past month of the season for the Bulldogs, and especially in last Saturday's first-round playoff victory.
Yeah, it was really great for the Bulldogs to get going, and I think it was a good thing that the Bulldogs had a test in the first round, and sometimes in the first round the scores can be a little bit lopsided, and sometimes not, and I think the Bulldogs got a really good test in the first round, and I think that's going to prepare them for what they're going to see here on Saturday as they get ready to face the number one seed in Super Region 3.
Fort Hays State 11-0 on the year and certainly presents a big challenge, a team that's had an outstanding season in the MIAA, winning the conference championship in unbeaten fashion.
Yeah, they've got some tremendous victories over the course of the season. You go through the MIAA and you come out the way that they have, undefeated going into the playoffs, had a first-round bye. They have certainly proven themselves over the course of this season. They've proven themselves worthy of that number one seed, and that makes the challenge great for the Bulldogs, but it's also a great opportunity to face a great team and for the right to advance to the region championship.
Fourth straight season the Bulldogs have been playing here on Thanksgiving weekend, and obviously the Bulldogs with that playoff experience in the past certainly bodes well going into this matchup on Saturday.
Well, the Bulldogs have a tremendous senior class, and this class has done a lot of winning over the course of its career, and I think they are looking forward to challenges like this because they've been there, they've done that, they've been in tough playoff games. They've unfortunately had some tough playoff losses, but they've also had some great playoff wins as well, and so they are seasoned and well prepared for a matchup like this on the road against the number one seed.
Both teams with outstanding defenses that really key on shutting down the run. On the offensive side, both teams very, very balanced coming into this contest.
Well, it's going to be a clash of the Titans here in terms of two tough defenses, as you mentioned. Both defenses stingy against the run, and we know that Ferris really wants to run the football. They want to establish the run with their traditional backs. They like to use the sweep with their slot receivers, and they also like to run with the quarterback, whether it's Reggie Bell or Travis Russell. So the Bulldogs know that it's going to be their best going against Fort Hays' best. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, but we know the Bulldogs are committed to running the football, but they will also mix in that pass.
What are some keys here for the Bulldogs if they hope to move on to the regional championship game 1 week from Saturday?
Well, I think, Rob, the big key is going to be controlling the line of scrimmage. I know it's cliche, but the Bulldogs have to be able to control the line of scrimmage to get that running game going. They have to be able to get the edges so that they can get the sweep going, and then they also have to be strong in the middle, and so that means Jake Doherty, the guards, really have to be strong in the middle to give the Bulldogs those running lanes, and they also have to be strong because the Bulldogs will take their shots downfield in the passing game. I want to see the Bulldogs, another key, get those wide receivers involved. We know how dynamic the Bulldogs become with Malik Taylor is on the top of his game, and he's really getting involved, and so it's going to be very important to get that deep passing game, whether it's with Malik Taylor, Keandre Craig, and then you also want to get those slots involved as well, but the main thing is going to be controlling the line of scrimmage and really getting the running game established.
We're expecting beautiful weather conditions with temperatures in the mid-60s on Saturday at Lewis Field Stadium in Hays, Kansas. We'll have all the live action for you on Sunny 97.3, the Bulldog Sports Network, and online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Pre-game coverage starting at 1:30, kickoff at 2 o'clock, and looking forward to a big challenge here for Ferris State in the second round of the Division II playoffs.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing some Bulldog fans here in the stands. Going to be a long trip, but we know a lot of our fans are going to be on the way, and I think the fans that are going to be listening in are going to be in store for what should be a great game between two of the top teams in the country.
For complete coverage of Ferris State football in the NCAA Division II playoffs, visit ferrisstatebulldogs.com.